Hi everyone, this is your Sir Ariel Oliveira. Before anything else, I would like to greet everyone a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time you're watching this, I hope that you are having a good day. Today, I will teach you about the tenses of verbs. More specifically, I will be helping you how to identify the tenses of these verbs. So please focus your attention on screen so that you will be able to answer our activity later on. Are you ready? So, there are three simple tenses of verbs, and these are the present, the past, and future tense. And tenses of verbs tell us how an action relates to the flow of time. Simple tenses usually refer to a single action. In general, simple tenses express facts and situations that existed in the past, existing at present, and will exist in the future. Example: I cleaned my cabinet yesterday. What did I do yesterday? I cleaned my cabinet. When did I clean my cabinet? Yesterday. So the verb cleaned is in the past tense because the action has already been done or has already taken place. What if I say, I clean my bedroom every day? What do you think is the tense of the verb clean? Since I'm doing it every day, so it's a habitual action. So the verb clean is in the present tense. What if I decided that I will clean our comfort room tomorrow? So the verb here is will clean. What do you think is the tense of the verb? So, the verb will clean is in the future tense. Understand? Here are some examples of tenses of verbs. Walk and walks are in the present tense. Their past form is walked. And the future tense is will walk. Cook and cooks are in the present tense. Their past form is cooked. And it becomes shall or will cook in the future tense. Pour and pours are in the present tense. Their past form is poured. And their future tense is will or shall pour. Bake and bakes, baked, will or shall bake. Talk, talks, talked, and will or shall talk. Now, let us read the sentences on screen and we will identify what tenses of the verb were used. First sentence, the man walks with his dog every day. The verb here is walks, and it is in what tense of the verb? Walks is in the present tense. Second sentence, my mother cooked chicken adobo yesterday. The verb here is cooked, and it is in the past tense. Number 3, he will pour honey on his salabat later. The verb will pour is in what tense of verb? Alright, in the future tense. Number 4, Her sister bakes chocolate cake every once in a while. So it is a habitual action. And the verb bakes is in what tense? Check. In the present tense. Number 5. They talk so loud when they discuss pandemic issues. The verb here is talk. And it is in the present tense. But what will happen to the verb when it is used in the present tense? There are two ways. Either it will be in the S form or in the base form. Obviously, verbs in the S form have S at the end of them, while verbs in the base form don't have S. But both of them are in the present tense. And what will happen to the verb when it is used in the past tense? What do we add? We simply add D or ed for the regular verbs, adding this in their base form to signify that an action is already done or it already happened. And remember, we can easily identify if the verb is in the present, past, or future tense if we take a look at the time expression being used in the sentence. Examples of this time expression: today, yesterday, and tomorrow. If an action is done regularly, today, or every day, every once in a while, then it is in the present tense. But if an action is done yesterday, last night, last month, last year, last week, or a while ago, then the tense of the verb is in the past form. But if we say that we will do the action tomorrow, the next day, or later, then the tense of the verb is in the future form. For example, take a look at this sentence on screen. The principal talks on administrative concerns during the meeting. So, during the meeting is an example of time expression for present tense. Number 2, she cooked pancit molo last weekend. So, last weekend is an example of time expression for past tense. And number 3, the female teachers will dance señorita in next month's affair. So, next month is an example of time expression for future tense. So, is it clear now? Just remember that an action being done regularly or habitually at present requires verbs in the present tense. But if an action has already been done in the past, then we use the verb in the past tense. If an action is to be done in the future, then we use the future tense of the verb. Okay? This time, I will give you 2 minutes to answer your assessment. You just simply have to select the correct tense of the verb that will complete each sentence. Remember to find clues, and these clues are our time expressions that will tell us if the verb to be used is in the present tense, past tense, or future tense. After answering your assessment, please don't forget to do your additional activity. That's it for today. Thank you for participating and thank you for watching. And I'm sure that you have listened carefully. I hope that you have learned something for today's lesson. See you next time and stay safe and healthy, everyone. Bye-bye.